Alright, what's up guys? I just thought I would give a quick little video. Every single day I'm thinking about 100 years from now. I'm thinking about my grandchildren. I think about what if people could see the journey live in the flesh, in real time, how we built up a business, how we've been able to create amazing things in our lives. So I just want to use this message to inspire people out there. So right now in my life, what I've been going through, running this business, doing what I'm doing, being so busy with the hours of time I have, really trying to just continue to add service to people's lives. When you own a business, it's very spiritual. You're serving people, and that's something that no one should ever take for granted, to be able to serve people. And so we're in the creative space. I started off as a content creator, doing what I'm doing now. And that's another thing. It's like when you go into business, I started as a content creator. I was never a business owner. I knew nothing really much about business. I've always had an entrepreneurial mindset. I truly believe, when I think back, selling Cokes. I remember selling Cokes in high school, looking at the profit margins, were we making money, how to market, how to sell to people, even though I didn't know I was doing it. But one thing is for certain, I've always been very creative. I've always been very, 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 very creative, really creative. So even as going through living overseas in Europe, doing creative videos with my friends, so marketing or content creation, playing football on my journey, it became a part of me. And so that's what led to me owning a business out of this, serving, giving, providing a service to people, creating videos, making them, like YouTube videos. And so you got to get to a point where you got to become a business owner, right? I was just posting videos, but I wasn't making much money, and that's what a lot of people think. They think it's just a hobby. Your parents may laugh at you. Your family members will see, it's just that social media stuff, but you just got to love it. And when you love it and you do it and you realize it becomes into a business. It's a huge business. It's the future, and it's something we tell our clients to do. Like, no, you're not just a business owner. You're a content creator who is a business owner. And we're seeing in real time the results that are happening when people start to have that perspective. This becomes an added thing onto your business, becomes part of you. Even you're a football player out there, you've played sport. When you become a content creator, now you attract more opportunities. You build a personal brand, right? It sets you up after you play football. You're going to have a big personal brand. You're going to be making so much money. You're going to be endorsements, things like that. People can use your podcast, conversations. Like, what? It's crazy. Not many people are seeing that. So anyway, I'm at a point where we're recruiting people on our team, right? Like, I got to run a business. I got to run it like we are a company. I always say we're the next $1 billion company. People laugh at me. Employees may laugh at me. The people who leave, we've had a few people leave. They'll laugh at me like, this guy's crazy, but he keeps talking about $1 billion company. I'm out, and I always wish the best of luck to everyone. Honestly, deep out of my heart, I'm like, thank you for coming across and adding service. However quick you were in my life, thank you so much, because I'm grateful and I wish everyone the best. But then I also have a small part of me that is like, I wish them the best, and they're going to do amazing in their lives and achieve exactly what we set out to achieve for them financially. One day in the back of their mind, they'll see what we've become, who we've been, and they'll be like, damn, he was right. I wish I would have stayed on. I wish I would have stayed on. That's the feeling I'm going to give to every single person who comes across my path, whether you stay and you add value, and we add value to each other and we go up, that's family. But if you ain't on that journey, my thing is like, wow, he's done it. And I wish I took advantage of the opportunity. I wish I took it, but hey, look, you don't regret things. You keep moving, you have a good life. So my point of this video was actually to talk about how valuable it is, but also how hard it is. We're in a crisis right now where it's hard to find reliable people. It's so hard to find reliable people, reliability in business. And that's why, like we've had a main editor. He's been on the team for nearly 2 to 3 years. And I always tell people when they're joining, that listen, like, this is not going to be this is not a corporate company right now. If you're coming to work here at ETS Rubasha Media, don't expect, a cute salary, packages, listen, we're in the trenches. We're always going to be in the trenches, but we'll get to a certain point where we're in the trenches with the finances and the economy to be able to run that structure, that principle, that military, that war, and you're going to add a valuable part of who we are. But right now, we're in this moment, we're in deep trenches of war. We're in that startup phase, right? We have our operations, and I always call myself a CEO. People may say, bro, why are you calling yourself a CEO? It's just a startup. It's just a small business. No, because I'm already projecting who I am. The decisions I'm making right now are the decisions of a CEO, a high-level CEO. I'm around that audience enough. What I'm doing is at that level. So that's why I always call myself a CEO and put myself in that position. But I've always got to improve at the same time. I always got to work on myself, and I remind myself, keep working on yourself, keep reading. I've just been struggling a little bit with the reading. I've been reading, but sometimes I've been inconsistent just because I have so much work to do. You know, and I'm not complaining. It's you know, when you wear the crown, what's that Shakespeare saying? I wrote it on my Instagram the other day. But yeah, that's deep. So yeah, I'm looking for another editor. You know, I recruit from Kenya. That's mostly where I recruit from. Of course, I don't recruit right now in the business where we are, but also at the same time, even when we do get, you know, the money and we're just scaling, I'm still going to keep the people I recruit from back home in Kenya, right? I believe we're living a time and age where it's the greatest day to be alive. My home country is Kenya, born in Rwanda, but those are my roots back home. And so where I am in my business and where we'll be being the next billion-dollar company, we're going to put that back to our people. I'm going to feed my people. And so I recruit all the people on my team, executive, everyone in my team. Yes, we have a few here in Australia. Of course, some roles you need here in Australia, and we'll continue to develop in the Western country in certain roles. But those are the roles where I literally need you here. Literally, and sometimes there's always something for that. So yes, we do have a team in very small percentage, but majority is back home in Kenya, right? And what we do is all online, and that's the power. We have a few in Nigeria, so really in Africa too, but it's about building the economy back home as well. So if you are an editor in Kenya, in Africa, feel free to hit me up. I need someone reliable. This is for different positions, because we're going to keep growing. I'm going to keep needing different positions because we're just going to keep going. Again, this is powerful, and this is inspiration to creators out there who are creating. You can create your thing and what you're doing, your creativity. I'm reading Elon Musk's book right now, and we're going to do a podcast episode on it tonight. But it's that imagination wins everything. So that's encouragement for you too, and for the editor, for anyone who wants to come and join a team. Again, this is not going to be a walk in the park. You know, yes, don't expect a high salary. No, this ain't the group. A month or two you might not get paid. No, everyone gets paid. Relax. But still, hey, when the trenches hit, that could potentially happen. Are you down for that? Are you still going to be in the war to know the belief? Everyone on my team, the people on my team have seen things that I've said. They're living in existence. The income, we've grown, and we're only going to get bigger. So if you want to be a part of that, part of something special, contact me. Creative person, anyone. And even if you're not, I just want to say I'm proud of you. And again, like I said, it's hard to find reliable people. A lot of people fall through in working with us because we set our standards so high. Our standards are so high that you got to be a dime a dozen to be in the team. And that goes back to the point that there's a shortage of reliable people. There's a shortage of young people like that who have the grind to stay consistent, to do something again and again and again, and just don't stop. It's so hard for you people who get that vision, who could do that. Oh, it's hard to have that discipline to show up every single day. What I'm doing now, I'm 28 years old now. You're going to see me doing this same thing up until I'm 98, 99, 100, 120 years old. You're going to be the people who work for me, my enemies, the people who spoke bad about me. And again, I have love for everyone. They're going to be like, wow, I screwed up. Why? I could have been, because this circle is very tight. My inner circle was very, very tight because we're in war. So 33 stages of a war in life right now. I am always paranoid, always got my head on the swivel. So I hope this can be for motivation to you. Go out there and get it. Again, link in the description, or send an email. Let's see if you're battle tested, because right now we're going through the battle.